Big up, big up. I'm sorry about the connection, guys. I'm sorry about all these problems that we've been having. Just technical difficulties. That's all it is, guys. I'm sorry about this. I know it's been a bit of a mad one, but we're here now. We're live on TikTok as well, also live on Twitch and also live on YouTube. The connection is absolutely horrendous. I can see it right now. I'm like this, boom, boom, boom. But it don't matter. We're here. We're going to talk about what happened with Alexander Isak. I told you, man, what the situation was with Isak. And all these man, that was telling us that Isak was the problem. The mainstream media was saying that Isak was the problem. And I kept saying, no, Isak is not the problem. Nobody listened. Now look what we got. Look what we got now. So I'm going to bring in my coach. He's my partner in crime, TOTO. How's it going, TOTO?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was having some camera problems coming on in a bit, but
Fine.
Yeah, all good now.
It's dark though. It's very dark where you are. Go on, TOTO, what you saying?
Yeah, man, glad to be here as always. News has been absolutely live tonight regarding Isak and Liverpool.
Yeah.
But overall, how I'm feeling good, and yeah, good to do another show. And
yeah, just keep going. I'm going to sort this thing out.
You know, it's good to see that Liverpool are moving, and I think we're moving before, but it's just when what Isak said today, it's just basically sealed it.
Yeah.
And I still think we need more signings as a whole. I think we still need a striker and a winger to replace Luis Diaz. So if we get this deal over the line, because the Isak deal has been on our mind for weeks, months, right? There's like about 9 days left of the transfer window, I think. I don't know, that's a rough guess. About 9 days left of the transfer window. So Liverpool has got to make our moves quick, and we've got to get a striker in England before the end of the transfer window. So I know Ekatike can play on the left, but again, if Ekatike shifts to the left, we'll be down a striker again. So we still need that winger. What we've been looking for, but we need to get this deal done first. You know, we need to make this bid. Don't matter what it is, we need to make the bid and see if Newcastle accepts or not. Because you know, if we want Isak, we've got to pay the money, because that's how Newcastle stand. Because Isak can't really do nothing.
I know
he's under contract. So if we give the money what Newcastle wants, and then we'll have to go from there. Because I think 150 million is too much, right? Yeah. Some Newcastle fans are thinking, oh yeah, if you're going to pay 150 million, we set a value, right? Which I don't think it's true. I don't think he's worth 150 million. No player's worth that, right? But again, if we want to get the player that we also want, Isak wants to come to Liverpool, and I'm sure we'll welcome open arms with Isak. We've just got to get that 150 million bid, because that's what Isak is hoping for. We tried to offer lower, and then Newcastle didn't have it. They won that 150 million bid to go improve their squad. And they've been rejected by... The thing is, what I like this as well, they've been rejected by a lot of players. About 7 players have been rejected by. And they want to stand on this train that we're standing our ground. If you want to take one of our best players, you've got to earn it or work for it. Which I think that Isak wants to go to a bigger club. And I don't know who Newcastle think they actually are, because Isak wants to go to a bigger club and promises are already set. Yeah. You know, Isak got promised and he's breaking the promises, and we was all for Isak being the bad guy. Everyone, especially the media, Talk Sport, everyone cussing Isak, saying, who do you think he is and all that. Always making Isak seem like the bad guy. But Newcastle and Eddie Howe was always the bad people. You know, they set a promise with Isak, and they broke that promise because their ego got to their head. Right, and they didn't want to let it happen, because they know if they lose Isak, that is a big gem, you know, to fulfill. Yeah. So But I'm thinking from a different point of view. Why don't Newcastle get rid of Isak? Because these Newcastle fans are saying, "Oh, we're going into the Champions League next season." But what have they got to do with Isak? Because Isak clearly said he doesn't want to play for you.
Mm.
He don't want to play for you. So even though you're going to be in the Champions League, you probably will be in the Champions League. God knows what's going to happen there.
I
But
know.
you're not going to have Isak regardless. So it's all right saying this, oh, we've got Champions League next season, right? Isak don't want to play for your club. So that goes out the window. And the best thing you could do, if a player doesn't want to, the player is literally revealed all your secrets out on his Instagram.
I know. We're
He
going to get to
revealed,
that. I know. That's
yeah,
crazy. I know. That's crazy.
he's revealed everything. And for the Newcastle fans to still turn around and say, "Oh yeah, we got Champions League next season. Oh, if you want the player, we set the value. You don't set anything because Isak, regardless, is not going to play for you. So you can twist it up all you want. It's not being harsh. It's about telling the straight fact. He wants to leave a small club to go to a bigger club.
Was it that guy what come on today was talking on Sky? It was Jay Mahara. Is he the one from Talk Sport, ain't
I think so.
What's his name? Jay O'Hara, the one from Talk Sport. Someone told me in the chat room that's his name. Jay O'Hara. He was saying something on thingy today, just talking facts. He said there's a food chain. Yeah, there's a food chain when it comes to the signings and there's a food chain. And Newcastle are not on Liverpool's table. I'm gonna get to that. You carry on, Toto. Sorry for interrupting. I'm just crapping this.
But yeah, it's not being harsh or anything. It's that football is a packing order, and he wants to leave a small club to go to a bigger club like Liverpool, and he wants to win trophies with Liverpool. There's a lot of people comparing it to the Trent situation, but
completely different.
I'm not going to go into detail of that because any Liverpool fan would tell you it's completely different from the Isak situation. Isak was promised, right? Isak was promised that we'll let you go at the end of the season, and now they're breaking that promise, and that just breaks the relationship with the club. And the fans took it the wrong way. You see fans burning shirts,
I know.
Lots of people took it the wrong way than Newcastle fans, and it's like, this is what I mean about speculation everywhere, right? The speculation that Isak is, he wants to leave. He's thrown his toys at the pram. I've heard it all, man. I've heard it all, and now Isak is revealed. Yeah, what happened and what's going on there, and now everyone's suddenly turned the narrative.
Yeah, you're right.
Because Newcastle promised him, yeah, and no one knew that. I didn't jump to conclusions. I always thought that if the player wants to leave, you got to let him go because you're just killing him. And Isak wants to pursue his dream of winning trophies and playing for Liverpool. The thing is, football's only a short career, man.
Yeah.
You got to make the right moves at the right time. Yeah, you don't want to stay at Luton all your career. You don't want to stay at Newcastle all your career. Right? You want to win trophies and you want to be a historic player. You want a player that goes into the history books because Isak has definitely have that talent. He definitely has that talent of going into the history books of one of the greatest strikers in history of football. But as long as it's at Newcastle, where is he going to excel in terms of trophies? Where is he going to excel? Harry Kane had the same problem.
Yeah.
He stayed at Tottenham, won nothing. Right? Now Tottenham's actually won something. Credit big up to Tottenham, right? But Harry
Kane was there, he didn't really win anything.
Exactly. And soon he went to Bayern Munich, right, which is a clever move of him because they're always challenging for the league title.
Yeah.
He got himself a trophy. This is what I mean. You have to make the right moves at the right time. If you want to win trophy, you got to wait the right move. And Isak, at the moment, he's making the right move and he only wants Liverpool. But Newcastle fans tend to think, we're in the Champions League, so we need to keep him. No, you don't need to keep him, right? Because you don't want to play for your club anyway.
Yeah.
It's just what I don't get about these fans. Right? Speculation after speculation. You don't hear the Newcastle media anymore. Yeah. You should have saw the Newcastle media about a month ago. It's funny how the table they're churning. Oh, you're not having him, lad. Oh, you're not having him. Oh, go away. You're not having him. You mean you're not having him? Isak don't want you, mate. Isak don't want you. They don't want your club. So it's all right saying all that. He don't want to play for your club. He'll probably never ever play for your club. And if he did play for your club, I don't even think he'd probably play for his full potential. He's 100%. Yeah. End of the day, we're getting him. It's the bid is admitting we are getting him. Everyone doubted journalists like Indicator, for an example. Ivan Shrakov. All of them are journalists because they were like the up and coming journalists, weren't they?
Yeah.
All because since they have more journalists working for them, and even David Ornstein, probably one of the most credible journalists out there, even David Ornstein was saying they're all credible now because they got more journalists working for them inside different clubs and inside the football world, right? They said this ages ago about Isak, but now they see Isak's revealed it. Everyone tends to believe him now.
Right, let's bring this up. I'm going to bring up the statement that Isak brought out. Okay, we're live on TikTok, by the way. Sorry about the connection. I can see everybody joining on the TikTok. Big up to Glorious Angel. Big up to Thomas Mario as well. Big up to you. You can get involved in this as well. We're just reading out the statement that Isak said today. The thing about it, Toto, yeah. The thing about it, Toto. All the mainstream media had this narrative. Okay, you know what it was. They was coming out and they was saying it's Isak's fault. Isak shouldn't act like this. It's out of order what Isak's doing. And I always had this same energy to say, okay, you don't know what's going on, yeah? The best thing to do, just relax. You don't know what's really going on. Wait until the true news comes out, you get me? The proper news, you get me? Because nobody knows really what's going on. You know, with this Isak situation, nobody knows what's going on. People are just speculating, but that's it. That's all people are doing, is speculating. So I said, listen, what we'll do, we'll have a look and see what happens when Isak finally says something, get me? And now he's finally come out and said something, yeah? Now, we know the rumors were going around saying that that they promised him a contract and stuff like that, and obviously they never done it. So this is what Isak said. This is for people listening on the TikTok as well. You can see all you guys piling in. Big up to everyone on TikTok. If you want to hit the subscribe button for the channel, Keep It Sports on YouTube. Sorry about the connection today, just horrendous. So he said, I'm proud to be recognised by a fellow professional with a place in the PFA Premier League Awards, which Mohamed Salah won it, by the way. And Virgil also won one, and McAllister, and Gavin Birch, and some others. So the statement was basically said, I'm proud to be recognised by my fellow professionals with a place in the PFA Premier League team of the season. So they're the team of the season, and he was in it. First and foremost, I want to thank my teammates and everyone at Newcastle United who has supported me along the way. I'm not at this ceremony tonight with everything going on. I didn't feel right to be there. I've kept quiet for a long time while others have spoken. See, that's the media, by the way, people, the media. Remember I said there's always two sides to every story, always. Okay, so I've kept quiet for a long time while others have spoken. The silence has allowed people to push their own version of the event, even though they know it doesn't reflect what really said and agreed behind closed doors. The reality is that the promises were made and the club has known my position for a long time. Do you remember when I said that, Toto? I was doing loads of streams. I think you was on holiday. I'm not sure if you was here. There was multiple people who kept like the media saying, oh, Isak's out of order, Isak's out of order. And I said, no, at the end of the day, he told the club last year that at the end of the season, he will be leaving the club. He gave them enough time and they agreed. So when it came to the end of the season, they're trying to hold on to him. And this is why Isak is sticking to his values and his opinion that he's never going to play for the football club. Because if he just said, right, I'm going to go and play for Newcastle now, yeah? If Isak come out and said, right, I'm going to go and play for Newcastle, he's going to look like a fool because they promised him at the end of the season that he can go. Now they're trying to use all these contract negotiations to bring it out. Eddie Howe, the salesman, by the way. Eddie, the salesman. He's coming out and everybody's saying, oh, I feel sorry for Eddie. Why? Why do you feel sorry for Eddie? Eddie is a salesman. He said he don't know what's going on. Horse crap.
You know, I got a
horse crap. Okay, Toto, you know that. Do you think that Eddie Howe never knew nothing about this?
Of course he knew something about it.
Exactly. Of course he did. But he's the salesman. He's the one who's very good at talking. He can articulate his words. He's a university graduate, whatever. He can come out here and he can put his little thing out in the media and people are going to go, oh, I feel sorry for Eddie. I do not feel sorry for Eddie Howie. Do not feel sorry for him. This, in my opinion, looks like it was orchestrated. He does not want to be at your dusty club. He gave you so much time to go sign a player, and it's not his fault that your dusty club can't sign a player. Or can it be that they had no intention of signing a player? That's the impression I'm getting. It's funny how 7 players that couldn't nail one player down. Not one player. It's like it was done by design to try and keep Isak there. Guess what, guys? Guess what? He does not want to be at your dusty club. There's levels to this game. I'm sorry. I've held my tongue for 2 months. I've come out on my channel and I've spoke to my fans, spoke to the people in the stream. I've been nice about it, but enough is enough. He does not want to be at Newcastle. He gave Newcastle more than enough time to find a player. And that is it. He says, the reality is that the promises were made and the club has known my position for a long time. It is now fact, as if these issues are only emerging, is misleading. So when you got all these media putting out this for Newcastle, yeah? These journalists are putting stuff out for Newcastle for the club. And you got Eddie Howe sitting there in the press conference saying he don't know nothing about it. That is horse crap. Horse crap. Very simple. Horse crap 101. I don't care what anybody says. I do not care what anybody says. The fact is, you promised him. You didn't do it. Now he wants to go. You promised him that he was going to leave. He told you that he was going to leave, and you're trying to hold on to him. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, Go Toto.
Yeah, and what I really didn't like about this situation about Eddie on the press conferences, which is very, very ironic, saying, "Oh, I just want a happy dressing room." Yeah, if you want a happy dressing room, why don't you get rid of the player? Because, you know, the player wants to leave, right? And surely that will make the players have a bad, mood to it, a bad feeling to it. So if you want a happy dressing room, if you want to get rid of all that bad stuff and all the controversy in the dressing room and the controversy to the club, why don't you get rid of him? It's a simple option. I want the players in good harmony, or I want the happy dressing room. Get rid of the player then. Then it get rid of all the controversy. Then the players can focus on the football. Because let's face it, the players are focused on this as well. Right, I know the professionals and all that, but get at the professionals. But they're focused on this situation as well, because this is the topic in Newcastle now. Will Isak go or leave? He will leave. I just said the same thing, go or leave. He will leave, right? So, my overall opinions on this is that this deal should have been done ages ago. And that they've wanted a good dressing room. They don't want all the controversy to the club. And they could have improved their club. They could have improved their players. They could have got 110 million for Isak. Again, I don't know who Newcastle fans think they are, right? They think, right, Isak is worth more than 110 million. Oh, we set a standard. We set a value. What standard? Liverpool are standard. Liverpool is standard, right? That's why he wants to go to Liverpool. End of the day, if you were some good, big club, right, and you're winning trophies, yeah, Isak will have no reason to stay. Yeah. But he knows the track record in the Champions League. He knows the track record. He knows Newcastle's record's not been good. Again, it's not even about that. He wanted a promise. He set a promise in Newcastle. He's 25 years of age. He's 25 years of age. He wants to go to a big club. He wants to finally win trophies in his career. He's been at Newcastle for some time now. He's done it with Newcastle. He's won a trophy with Newcastle. And he's got Newcastle a trophy in 80 years. So what else does Newcastle want from him? And it's not even a fact about that. They broke the promise and the relationship's broken. So it's just all a mess up. And Isak will eventually join Liverpool. But it's when? Like, 110 million.
I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen within a couple of days.
Because Newcastle could do this clever option, sell it for 110 million. Because let's face it, yeah, 150 million is a bit too much. But at the end of the day, Liverpool might end up paying that, right?
Yeah.
Say 110, 150 million. Yeah, give us Isak, and then you can have 3 good players. You could buy 3 good players. 150 million is a lot of money. A lot of money. They could buy like, maybe centre backs because they needed defence. I know Dan Burns big and all that, right? But again, he's getting older, and your legs do go when you get older. It's just the way you can't fight the clock. You can have all this diet, you can't fight the clock at the end of the day, right? They could buy some good young defenders, maybe new fullbacks or a winger for Anthony Gordon, because Anthony Gordon has had 19 games and he's scored 0, and they need a winger. You know, they just need a winger. They got Alanga now, get a backup, or maybe look for a new striker with that money because they're gonna need one, right? So they can't.
What winger can we sign, or are we looking at? Listen, we're here to listen. At the end of the day, yeah. I mean, this is look, there you go. Great new relationship can't continue. Can't blame us. Anyone. It's a player himself, as you said, yeah. Big up to everybody joining us on TikTok, man. I can see everybody just rolling in on TikTok. Big up to everybody rolling on TikTok. I can hear some mad background sound anyway. Anyway, yeah, guys, look, at the end of the day, right, it doesn't want them. It doesn't want them, yeah. And that's just the way it is. He doesn't want them. And I think it was Jamie O'Hara. I'm just going to bring up on the screen for Bex anyway. I'm going to bring these up on the screen. It was Jamie O'Hara from TalkSport. He was talking to a fan on TalkSport, yeah, and he was saying that there was a Newcastle fan on there, and he had Jamie O'Hara. I think he used to play for Spurs, and I think he did. But anyway, he was on there and he was talking to him because look, at the end of the day, he doesn't want to be at your club. You can say what you want, yeah. You can talk as much as you want, but you don't want to be at your club. You can't keep a player what's on your club. I think he said it as well, Cundy. Cundy said it last week when he was talking to one of the ex-footballers. He was saying at the end of the day, yeah, you can't keep a player at the club. What Newcastle should do, get the money from Liverpool. Yeah, get the money from Liverpool and take the money and go. That's it. There's no point of keeping the player that doesn't want to be there. Isak's brought this out because last night, let me tell you something, yeah. Last night, the media, the Newcastle media, was coming out and saying, "Oh, if you listen to the Newcastle media, they're very, very clever. Every day they'll say something like, "Oh, Isak's going to leave as a matter of time," and then the next day they'll change it and say, "Oh, look, if Newcastle don't bring in a player, Isak has to stay." They kept running that narrative the last couple of days. And I was getting frustrated because I was on Twitter and I was talking to people through WhatsApp groups, and I was saying to myself, "Hold on, this sounds a bit fishy. It sounds like Newcastle are trying to run the clock down, so when the window closes, he stays there." You get me? That's what it seemed like to me. It seems like Newcastle are not trying to get players. They always say that players are linked to Newcastle. Yeah, they're all saying that the players are linked to Newcastle, but they don't get nothing in it. It's like they're not ambitious. And it seems like they're signing midfielders, not wingers. I mean, they're not strikers. They signed a goalkeeper. They signed a centre-back. They're signing midfielders. They signed the one from Aston Villa. But they're not signing strikers. And it seems like they were trying to run the clock down. And I think Isak's had enough. He knows there's 9 days left on the window. He said to himself, "You know what? I'm going to come out. I'm going to say this. I'm sick of these dumbass media coming out here and saying stuff about what they don't know." You get me? They don't know. They're just speculating. They're just listening to what the Newcastle mans are telling them. They don't know the actual truth. So all Isak's done today, he's come out and he stood up for himself. You get me? He's come out and said, "You know what? I ain't listening to this media anymore. You man don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to give my statement, yeah, and I'm telling you, man, that I am not playing for Newcastle ever again." How about that one? I ain't going to play for your dusty club. Nobody cares about Newcastle, you get me? I don't care what you say here. When it comes to this Premier League, there's levels, okay? You got Liverpool, you got your cities, you got them, and then underneath them, you got stuff like Newcastle and teams like that, you get me? So you got Chelsea, Liverpool, them City, them. Even though Man United are dusty, they still got Paul, you get me? It's Man United at the end of the day, yeah? And then you got the middle tier, which is Newcastle, Spurs, and teams like that. And then you got your lower tier, which is teams like Wolves and stuff like that. You get me? So don't think Newcastle here can come along and think they can dictate. You get me? They can't dictate nothing, okay? They can't dictate nothing. At the end of the day, Liverpool, will get Isak, and I've been consistent from the beginning.
No, I've seen some Newcastle fans saying, "I hope you're relaxing the reserves."
Yeah,
Right, that he's benefited in all this. No, end of the day, Isak's carried your club.
yeah, I know.
He is. If it weren't for I'm sorry, if it weren't for Isak,
yeah,
because remember that Carabao with Newcastle beat us in the Carabao Cup, that goal was absolutely amazing. Not many people could do that goal, right? If it weren't for him scoring that goal, it would have been a different picture. I'm not making any excuses, right? But Isak carried their club for years and years and years, and now they want to say, "I'll go rot in the reserves." Because they want to stand their ground. They're keeping the player, and they don't want to sell. What do you mean you don't want to sell? You're not going to get any benefit from it, right? You're only killing yourself.
Eddie Howe's a sneaky.
You got Champions League football, right? And you got chance to get 150 million, a buttload of cash. You've got a buttload of cash already because of the PFA rules and all that, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna sell. You're gonna get 150 million to spend, right? You can have so much players with that 150 million, but they want to do this. I hope you're watching in reserves. We don't want to sell. We're standing firm. No stances changed. So what if no stances changed? So I just don't get it. You've benefited from all this. 6 years at the club. I hope you're right in the reserves. I hope you stayed in the reserve for time. It's just the irony of the Newcastle fans, right? The Newcastle fans tell us we were bad with Trent. They're even worse of Isak. Even worse of Isak. It's the irony for the Newcastle fans. It's so funny. And then they want to turn around to us about the Trent situation. It's nothing like the Trent situation. It's worse than the Trent situation.
We're live on TikTok. There you go. Carry on.
It's worse than the Trent situation. I'm just sick and tired of I hope he rats in the reserves. What is that going to benefit you? What's that going to benefit your club?
I know.
It's all right doing all that in your big ego, right? Because you won a Carabao Cup and you think you got some kind of pull.
Oh, yeah.
You got no pull. Right, Carabao Cup's a tin pot trophy compared to the rest of them, right? I know we've won it, I know we got the record, but even though I would still rather win the FA Cup, I'll still rather win the FA Cup. Much bigger, much more historic, right? What is that going to benefit you about saying let him rot in the reserves? All right, let him rot in the reserves. He's not going to play for you, and what you're going to start Anthony Gordon up front with 19 games with 0 goals? What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? Newcastle is not going to benefit anything off this. If he rots in the reserves, they're going to have Anthony Gordon up front. If he rots in the reserves, they won't have the money to spend on players because of the PFA rules. So what are we doing here? Saying that rot in the reserves, our stance, is unchanged. We don't want to sell. So what if we don't want to sell? Go have Anthony Gordon up front all season. You see how far that end up for you. End of the day, we wanted him as well. Liverpool wanted him. I'm glad that didn't happen. At all.
You know what? As well,
we got so much world-class players on our hands now. It's unbelievable.
You know what? As well, I agree with Skies Ray. Big up to Skies Ray as well. Welcome to the channel. He said, "I've seen a different side to Newcastle. I used to have respect for Newcastle and fans, but I've lost all respect for them now." That's how. You go watch my chat. You go watch my video from a couple of weeks ago, Skies Ray. I had high hopes. I had respect for Newcastle. I had respect for the club. Great club, great fans, brilliant manager. Eddie Howe. I know I take the mick out of him every single week. Eddie, but he's still a good manager. I wanted him for the England job. But at the end of the day, right, if you look between the lines, look very closely, Liverpool, right? If you look at the Eddie Howe, he's the salesman. You know when you want to go and sell something, when you want to go and sell a product, Eddie is the guy what's going to sell the product. Where I started to get suspicious is like the first week I thought, you know what, I feel sorry for Eddie Howe. I really feel sorry for him. All this pressure on the team, he doesn't need it. I get it. But as time progressed, as time moved on, I started to see something sneaky about it. It seemed like like I said before, it seemed like Newcastle was trying to run the clock down. This is why I tweeted the other day. If you look on my Twitter, X, if you look on my X, Keep It Sports, Solo P1, whatever. If you go on my X, you can see it there. I put out a tweet the other day and I said, I think that Newcastle's trying to run the clock down. I think they're going to try and keep him. and they're going to try and run the club. And that's what it seemed like to me. And if I can think that, just a normal standard YouTuber, I'm not nobody. I'm just a standard YouTuber who thinks about football and thinks about Formula One. But if you go on, if I can think that, imagine what Isak's thinking. He's thinking, hold on, there's 11 days to the transfer window. Liverpool want me. Newcastle are not showing that ambition. He put out a statement today to say that they promised him that at the end of the season he was going to leave. Promises were broken. You had the mainstream media criticising Isak, saying Isak's out of order. And I always used to say, there's two sides to every story. There's two sides to every story. You can't start running somebody down. I like to see the other story as well. I don't just listen to one side of the story. Now Isak's brought this statement out. You can see what's going on. You can see what's going on. You could see all along there was a conspiracy. There was a cover-up. This is what it seems like, the cover-up. But the thing about it, Isak has not allowed that to happen. We've got a dilemma here. We've got a problem. We've got Isak, who wants to come to Liverpool, and we've got Wizza, which I like, by the way. Wizza's a funny guy, man. Wizza wants to go to Newcastle. Isak wants to come to Liverpool. And you've got the two teams, the back room, whoever it is, the owners, the recruitment team of both respective clubs trying to stop it. And that's what we've come to. This is football in 2025. Isak, if Isak would have went to the board last year and said, I want to leave, and the board said to him, no, because you're on a long contract, I would understand to an extent. But they promised him a leave. They promised him that they promised him that he could leave. They promised him. They said, yes, you can leave. You can leave at the end of the season. And now the end of the season comes, they're trying to stop him. So who's the bad guy? But I want to see if the media now report this. That's what I want to see. I'm not going to name the media outlets because I'm not going to out nobody. But if you watch the media like I do, you know who I'm talking about. So I want to see these so-called people now coming out, yeah. I want to see these people from the media, the same people that criticized Isak and said that Isak wasn't good enough, yeah, that Isak's a bad person. Isak shouldn't be doing this. He could have went about it a better way. Remember them words? Isak could have went about it a better way. That was the word that they kept pushing on the media. And I sat back and said, this is not right. Something's not right here. Now, I want to see them say media, yeah, say that it wasn't Isak's fault, that they should apologize. We know they're not going to apologize, but they should. Go ahead, Toto. Sorry for talking too much. Go on.
I fully agree with all this. I fully agree, man. It's just been speculation with the media and stuff like that. And, you know, I find it's all coming out now. I find it's all coming out. And I think it's a win-win situation for us.
It is.
It is a win-win situation. If he does come, which I think it will.
There you go.
You know, if he does come, Newcastle will get the money and spend it for more players, right? So it's a win-win situation. They can go for that option, or they want to go for the stubborn option where they let him rot, so-called rot in the reserves. They're going to get no money to spend on players. They're going to have Anthony Gordon up front for the rest of the season. So it's a win-win situation for us. And at the end of the day, we've got Ekatike. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win because we've already got a striker and we all need a winger and another striker. We need another striker and a winger. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts on it. Liverpool just need to move in the transfer window now because there's only a few more days left in the transfer window. We've got to get this deal over the road and we've got to prioritise a winger because we've got our centre-back sorted. We've got our backup centre-back sorted, right? That's what we wanted. We've got the Giovanni Leone. We've got him sorted. Even Maldini said he reminds me of him. And coming from Maldini, arguably the best defender in world football history, if not the best defender in the history of football. Coming from Maldini saying he plays like me and he's the best, one of the best we've had in Italy. That's the first sign to greatness. Yeah, and he's got the height as well. He's got the height. He's got the build. Right, he's strong. You know, the guy
table keep rattling it.
The guy bodied Lukaku.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And Lukaku's a big guy, and he bothered him like that. You know, he had over Lukaku. So an experienced player like Lukaku. Credit to Leone, and we've got our centre back sorted. We need to prioritise a left winger and a striker now.
See this guy here?
Yeah.
Scotty. He's been with me from the beginning. I'm not about beginning like when we started streaming. He's been with me from the beginning regarding this Isak situation. Whenever a lot of people was kind of saying it's not going to happen, innit? They were saying no, it's not going to happen. I think it's a bit too. I think he's going to stay at Newcastle, and I said no. Believe, always believe, because it's very simple. You do not grow. You do not. When you grow up, yeah, you do not grow up being a Newcastle fan. Sorry, unless you're from Newcastle, unless you're from the northeast, that's different. But outside of the northeast, nobody knows who Newcastle is. Nobody knows who they are. You go to America, you don't know who Newcastle is. You go to China, you don't even know who Isak is. You go to Afghanistan, you go to Bahrain, you go to Middle East, you don't know who Newcastle is. You go anywhere around the world, you know what Liverpool FC is? That's like, yeah, because we are global. It's like Man United are global. It's like Real Madrid are global. It's like Bayern Munich are global. It's like Barcelona are global. These are global clubs. And I'm not saying Newcastle can't get there in the future. They can, but not now. They're not there. They're just not there. And this is why I was so consistent. It's very simple. I'm going to use a very simple terminology here. Very simple. Isak wants to leave Newcastle and come to Liverpool. And long as you've got that focused in your head, that's all you need. Because once a player wants to leave a club, it happens. This is the look at Isak now putting out this statement. This now will push it even quicker. You know that, don't it, Toto? This statement's come out now. They are keeping him hostage. Now he's turned the script onto them. He was touted to be the bad guy in the media. Isak was the bad guy. Isak was the guy that he should be respectful to Newcastle, you know. This is what they were saying. Newcastle, he's a respected club, you know. Isak's disrespectful, you know. Or the keyboard warriors. That's all you heard, the keyboard warriors. Isak's out of order, you know. Burning his top. Like he cares. Got your money, by the way. I don't get that, you know, why people burn tops. You buy a football top, what's going to cost you for a Newcastle top? What, 50, 60 pounds? What if that? You're going to buy a Newcastle top and then you're going to burn it. He's already got your money, bro. He's already got your money. So what you
all the tickets, the people who buy tickets to the games, the ones buy tops, Newcastle tops, they all go towards the player wages. So what you getting from that? Oh, you're gonna burn the tap? I don't think Isak cares if you burn the tap. Isak just wants to go to Liverpool. In the day, made a promise. Promise was broken. Now he's going rogue. That's just the way it is.
Rogue.
Right? It's like if Wissa had a promise to Brentford. Brentford's not letting him go. Brentford of all clubs. No disrespect. Brentford of all clubs.
Rogue.
Right? Wissa's now gone rogue. Right? That's just the way.
Oh
that's
my
just the way
dear.
it is.
Oh
That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is.
Toto.
That's
It's
just
been the same without you, Toto. It hasn't been the same without, because now I could make joke. Isak's gone rogue. My man he's been escaped. He's on the run, bro.
He's on the run from the police.
He's got the orange. He's got the you know when prisoners escape, they got the what they call. They got them the
Ankle
lines.
monitor.
Huh?
Ankle monitor.
Oi, he's got everything going. He's dusted. He's gone. He's hiding somewhere, bro. I don't know where he's hiding. I think the Liverpool guy, you know, this guy's got a massive channel. The Cup. It's called The Cup, innit? You know that guy that does brilliant channel. He comes on with some YouTube channel. He's got a massive channel. He's huge. He does all the interviews outside Anfield, yeah. And he said Isak can stay at his house. You know, when he was on the run, when he left his yard, he said he can stay at his house. He's got a spare room.
Yeah.
You get me? Big up to people on TikTok as well. I could see people ciphering in. Big up to Sadu. Big up to BFI. Big up to Claire. Big up to Ali Neep. Big up to everybody on TikTok, man. Big up. If you want to subscribe to us on YouTube as well, I'll leave the link in the comment section in a minute as well. I'll leave the link for the YouTube channel on TikTok. Big up to people on TikTok, man, joining us today. This is the way we're going forward from now on. When we start streaming, we're going to stream from TikTok as well. Big up. Maya said Newcastle channels are pathetic. I'll get timed out for disagreeing with their fans. I was saying Vixens and Jota came back for nothing. Yeah, no, I heard that. Very, very disgusting. They were talking about Jota today, some Newcastle fans. Very, very disrespectful. That's how vile their fan base is. Not all Newcastle fans, because I know a couple of Newcastle fans, they've got YouTube channels and they are respectful. But these guys are coming out and saying stuff about Jota, absolutely disrespectful.
Oh yeah.
This is why I'm going all in now.
They all deserve to be in the flipping ground, right?
No,
yeah, I've.
Oh, you mean the ground in the dirt? You mean not dead? But
no, not like that. No, I don't wish death.
I mean, you gotta say pause.
Yeah, I don't
say pause.
I don't wish death on no one, right?
Yeah.
I've just gone to Twitter and I've saw this City fan saying
the
Isak statement is beyond pathetic, and I'm like, it's proof in the pudding. Yeah, it's coming from a City fan, right? They don't want us to have Isak, and I don't know how it's pathetic in my opinion, because Isak had made a promise and Newcastle made a promise. It could have all went in nice and sweet. Look, end of the season, right? We understand you're leaving. We'll sell you to a different club. Then we'll go buy players. Simple. But then Newcastle got two big firm boots and decided to stand firm and say, look, you pay us what we want. What we value him at, that's what you're paying. That's what Newcastle fans and Newcastle, the club in general, is wanting, how they're standing. But look, I just think that it's bad for Isak. I think it's poor for Isak how they're just letting him go like this. It could have been done all nice and sweet, but then Newcastle decided to switch things around again. And yeah, all we got to do is just set the bid for him. We've got to set the bid for him. Who cares what Newcastle's stance is? If we offer a bid that Newcastle can't refuse, he'll come. That's just the way it is. Newcastle being stubborn, we just got to go with it, don't we? And even if he doesn't come to our club, again, I think he'll come. I'm not changing my stance and everything. But say for some odd reason he don't join before the transfer window.
Nah. He's joining now, bro.
No, I know he's joining, but I'm saying if he
Newcastle now because he's out of that Newcastle, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is it now. He's done. He had to do this because I know you've been on holiday and that, yeah. You've been on holiday. I know you've been doing your thing, yeah. But me, Scotty, and people like CJ, and I know you've been watching on your phone and that, but every single day we was looking on all the news stuff, all the news websites, every little thing, yeah, and you can see the pattern. You can see the pattern emerging. And as time goes on, you start to cipher out what's going on. Now, at the beginning, everybody was saying, oh, Eddie Howe's a nice guy. Eddie Howe, I feel sorry for him. He didn't know nothing. Bull crap. He knew everything. He knew everything what was going on, okay? He knew everything what was going on with this situation, okay? He knew. Eddie Howe, yeah, is the salesman. You get me? You got a product. He's the front man. You get me? You want to sell something, you bring out Eddie Howe. He's a guy who can articulate his words perfectly. He's an intelligent guy. He knows how to manipulate the media. He's got his little lemmings that go on YouTube and start putting out their narrative. You get me? He knows what he's doing, okay? At the end of the day, they promised Isak, and Isak said to them last season, yeah, I'm leaving at the end of the season because they didn't give him what he wanted to get me in the contract, the extension of his contract, because he knows he's worth more. He's the top 2 striker in the world. You can argue whatever you want. You can even say Isak or Haaland. That's it. No one else. Not Mbappe. Mbappe is a winger. Relax. Okay. As an out-and-out striker, yeah, the 2 best strikers in the world, Erling Haaland and Isak. Whatever you want. Some people say Haaland. Some people say Isak. but it's them two. Them two are the best. Why should he start? Why should he start Newcastle for one? They promised him they was going to give him more money. They lied. So what he did, he didn't just spit his dummy out the pram. He said to them, "I'm going to give you to the end of the season, and then I'm dusted." And you know what? They agreed. You get me? They agreed. So why should he stay at the club now after they went back on the word twice? First time they went back on the word when they said they was going to renew his contract and give him an extension so he'd be on more money. They lied. And the second one is they said he could leave at the end of the season. What's the problem? So what they did, because he kept quiet, yeah, they put out their narrative. The Newcastle media, they put out their news out in the paper, out on social media to all these big boy reporters, yeah. These big boy reporters to try and paint out, to smear Isak, to smear his name, so he's the bad guy. You get me? So Isak had enough. Isak said, "Nah, I ain't having that. I'm not having that, bro. I'm not having that. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna come out and say something now, yeah. That's gonna vindicate me. You get me? Because they're coming out and they're saying, "Oh, Isak's this bad guy." Listen to the radio. It's been like for the past couple of weeks. Big boy ex-footballers coming out and saying Isak fault. He should watch what he says. He's disrespectful. And I always said, you don't know what's going on. There's two sides to every story. This is why I didn't criticize Eddie and I didn't criticize Isak. I said there's two sides to every story. What I was consistent about, I said Liverpool, yeah, Liverpool. He wants to join Liverpool. That's all I said. Anybody in the chat room would vote for me what I said. That's all I said. Now we're seeing the truth come out. You get me, Toto? Now we're seeing the truth come out. And I'm glad it's coming out as well. So all these people that was criticizing Isak, yeah, the mainstream media was criticizing Isak. Now they owe my apology. You get me? We know it ain't going to happen. That owe my apology. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Toto.
It's true.
I think we might get one tonight. Tomorrow. It's coming very quick now.
We can.
It's out now.
I think they've pushed.
You wanna go and get a drink? Go get a drink.
Because they've pushed Isak into a corner.
I got my drink. You go.
Yeah. If they've pushed Isak into a corner, and there's the old saying, "Don't poke the beast."
Yeah.
Don't ever poke the beast.
Don't corner a dog.
Don't ever corner a dog. Don't poke the beast because eventually it will lash out at you. Right? Isak is now lashing out.
I'm not even going to corner a cat. How about that one?
Ooh, cat to the worst thing to corner.
Don't corner a cat.
Cat to the one of the worst to corner, man. But yeah, they've put Isak into a corner, and Isak is now lashing out and sticking up for himself. Because again, you can say this: Newcastle's kicking a man while it's down.
Don't trust. Eddie Howe knew. He said he never knew. I don't care what anyone says. He knew. How can he not know? The guy manages Newcastle Football Club. Newcastle, man. He manages Newcastle Football Club. His brother is just acting sporting director. He never knew about this. Come on. What are we doing here? Eddie Howe has got a lot of power at Newcastle, by the way. You know that, innit? He's got a lot of power. Yeah, big up to you, bro. American Sky Soul Tuner, yeah, big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to everyone. Big up to American Sky. So go subscribe. Proper, he's a Yank. He's American, but he's a red as well. You get me? He's a proper red man. The guy knows what he's talking about. Very clever guy. He's a very clever guy. Let's go through this thing, you know. CJ said Newcastle fans are too much. We are going to talk about the PFA Players Award, by the way. By the way, there's 4 Liverpool players who got awards. How about that one? We dominated. Liverpool dominated in the PFA Player. And guess who got PFA Player of the Year? Guess who got him, Toto?
Salah got it.
Yo, Salah. I think
he set the record. He got the record.
He's got the record now, yeah.
3 times in a row.
Yeah. He's got the record. He's got more than anyone in it. Fingy also got an award for the women. Russo, I know she was because they won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Saying 150, who he stays still not having it was yeah. He's not. I don't think he's gonna. I think it's gonna be about 120. My original one was 140 plus 10 million add-ons. If he leaves, it will be on free because Newcastle are being stubborn. Nah, He's going soon. Indie reporting Michael Edge just landed back in the UK from Boston. Is there a reason why? Yeah. By the way, Toto, a couple of days ago, Michael Edge went to America to meet the owners in Boston to get the rubber stamp on the deal. You know, with Isak, that was the rumors. Because you remember when we got Wirtz, he had to go to Boston and get the stamp of approval for the money. And he went there the other day. It's about Isak as well. So he's back. One X said Newcastle need the money. If Ollie Watkins got a bid for even 100 million, I would take it all day. Yeah. You know what? Talking to Ollie Watkins, I know it's a bit off topic. They were speaking to Virgin today outside of the PFA awards ceremony in London. No, it was in Manchester actually. First time in Manchester, by the way. Big up to Manchester. Beautiful city. Beautiful city. They spoke to Virgil, said who was the hard in the Premier League. Who's been the hardest strikers you've come up against? Guess what he said? The two strikers, he said.
Who?
Haaland and Ollie Watkins. He said them two are the hardest ones he's come up against. I thought he would have said
who says that? Van Dijk?
Yeah.
Van Dijk once said Giroud.
When did he say Giroud?
Remember that Gary Neville interview?
How about this season just gone, isn't it?
This season.
Yeah, you know, like who's been your hardest? So I thought he would have said Isak. Isak cooked him, innit? He cooked him in the cup as well. Yeah, America. Yeah, big up American skies there. Yeah, Eddie over LOL. Loving the show. Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you very much. I hope you caught my shorts as well. We're also live on TikTok as well, so I can see all the TikTokers watching. Big up to everybody on TikTok. If you want a fancy one on YouTube, YouTube is Keep It Sports. So check us out. I'll put the link in as well. Yeah, we need Guay. Definitely need Mark Guays. Totally agree. American Sky said we need Mark Guays. And what do you think, Toto?
Guay, yeah, definitely. Again, Liverpool is made this stance, and if we don't get him this season, it's going to be next season on a free. So it's a win-win situation for Liverpool. And Guay, he don't mind that either. So if he does come to Liverpool, he comes to Liverpool, it's done. If he don't come to Liverpool, it's for a free next season. Because he don't want to renew, doesn't he? He don't want to renew.
Yeah.
Edwards, again, this is coming from Scotty. Edwards has been given the green light by FSG to go for a British transfer.
Yeah, I've done that one.
The Scotty one?
Yeah, that one now.
Do you think the agent wrote it, lads? Well, the agent, of course, is one of the main people in transfer negotiations.
No, I think Isak wrote it.
But yeah,
Isak wrote the statement. I think his agent suggested it to him. He probably said, "Look, the time's running out now. Yeah, we need to do something." I think you should put out your statement. And I think what he did, he probably wrote it and have leaked it to the press, innit? Or social media. Let's face it, social media now is the future of the news, isn't it? I know they've got the old school news where you got Sky News, Sky Sports, and all them news and BBC or whatever, yeah. But the future news is independent news. That's where most people get their news from. We sometimes on X and Twitter and YouTube, we hear the news about Isak before Sky Sports get it. That's what I'm saying. The future of news is what we're doing. CJ said, "Big up Toto."
Big up, bro.
Another one as well. It would be funny if Liverpool fans use banners free Isak on them when we play them next week. Oh yes, this is what I think might happen. It's gonna be World War III when we go to Newcastle next week, Toto. What do you think?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough match. But I'm up. I like the tough matches, man. With the controversy involved, it's similar to like a derby. I love derbies, always controversy involved, and I'm sure the players will be up for it. And Newcastle will be going full 100% on this because we are one to take their man and the cause and controversy and all that. So it will be a tough game. It will be a tough game with Newcastle, but again, we just got to get through it. We want to win the league. We've got to beat all the good teams. And Newcastle, is it? All due respect, Newcastle are a decent side. So if we are going to win the league, we've got to beat the good teams, man. and Newcastle won it for a minute. So, hopefully we beat Newcastle, and I think all we've got to do is just stay more solid defensively. This is what I'm concerned about Liverpool, is the defensive structure side of things, because it's up and down, and we need to hold the ball more efficiently. We've got to keep possession more efficiently and stop losing the ball very cheaply, which is causing counter attacks. Which I don't want that to happen for Liverpool, because counter attacks is where we're really, really prone to now.
Yeah,
we're prone to it when we were in the club there.
I asked you about that, Toto. What do you think of our new system?
Yeah, I like the attacking side of things. We are very, very dangerous attack, but the only thing with that, there's always faults with systems. There's always faults with systems. You can have the best system in the world. There's always faults where people can counter, and there's the same thing with Klopp. It's how people beat us with Klopp, right? Klopp had this mentality, just go forward, go forward, go forward, right? But if we haven't got confident ball handlers, like Wirtz for an example, right? This system at the moment, I don't think suits Wirtz, because Wirtz needs to get used to the Premier League, and I don't think he has the confidence to the on-ball ability. I know he's good on the ball, but I mean in the Premier League now, it's different. It's different kettle of fish in the Premier League, right? With this system, you've got to keep the ball. You have to keep the ball. You got to have confident ball handlers. It's just the way it is. With 4-2-3-1, you can lose the ball, but since you got them two CDMs dropping back, right? There's always cover. But Slot likes to use the wing backs and have McAllister maybe drop back, or Gravenberch sometimes drop back, right? Szoboszlai was dropping back in that game, so we had a 3 at the back. So every time we went forward, Szoboszlai dropped into the pocket of space, into that centre-back position. So even then, we're still getting done on the counter, because Szoboszlai went up as well. And as soon as we lost that ball in the final third, Bournemouth broke quickly. I don't want it to turn into a pattern where all teams have to do is sit deep and low block for so long, but it is effective, right? Teams just low block us. We lose that ball cheaply in the final third, right? Then they're on the counter attack, and then we're prone to concede a goal, because 2 of them goals from counter attacks, 2 of them goals from Semenyo. Of course, Kanate, I don't know what was Kanate doing with his first goal, but again, it was all down to a counter attack. We got in that position because of a counter attack, right? I know it's terrible defender from Kanate, but it was the counter attack. Yeah, LFC pulled the ball over the top. It's just the basic tactic, right? You sit deep, yeah, and then with an attacking team, throw a long ball over the top. I don't want that to happen, because that happened with Klopp. They just lobbed it over our midfielders, counter attack, right? They sit deep, we'll lose the ball cheaply, right? Long ball over the top, or through ball to the striker, then it's a counter attack, and then you got players tracking back. Robertson was too far up the pitch. When wing backs are far up the pitch like that, right? You have to keep that ball. You have to keep the ball. A backward pass, you just have to keep possession of the ball. Slap nailed it to perfection last season. Possession game, and it worked, because we had confident ball handlers on the ball. Now you got Wirtz in the middle. Again, we know how class Wirtz is. Yeah.
Big up American Sky, so sorry. Big up American Sky, sir.
You know how class Wirtz is, right? But at the end of the day, he needs to get used to the Premier League, and I'm not sure Wirtz is comfortable in the ball than he was in the Bundesliga, right? And that is a problem, because if Wirtz loses the ball, because I know Gakpo's comfortable on the ball. Ekatike, I'm convinced he's comfortable on the ball, right? Salah's comfortable on the ball. This is why for this game, we've got to have our experienced players. This is why you always want to keep experienced players at the football club. Like Robertson, for an example, right? I wouldn't be surprised Robertson started with Kirkes in Newcastle. To me, I would start Kirkes because of the tracking back, and I want to keep that structure. But the only way that structure is going to work if we keep the ball, we keep it in possession. Maybe when Gravenberch is back, I've got that anchor. But again, for Newcastle, I would start Szoboszlai. I will still start Szoboszlai for Newcastle and bring Gravenberch later on, because Gravenberch has just come back, and he's going to be a bit rusty. right, when coming back. So I want to see Szoboszlai nice and warm, fit, ready to start against Newcastle. But yeah, that's my overall just downfall of the system is the counter attacks and the teams that are just gonna low block us. We'll lose the ball and then we're gonna concede one way or another. We might be lucky the first time, but the second time round, we don't want to get exposed by teams like Man City, for an example, or maybe Arsenal. I know Arsenal's the low block team, so maybe that's different.
You
But
think we was missing Gravenberch?
look, I think with Gravenberch, right, I still think he needs to get stronger in the middle of the park. My opinion.
I think we was missing him though.
We were missing him because he was one of our anchors. He works so good with McAllister. Yeah, the way we defend, and every time last season was slightly, we had our wing backs going up, and Gravenberch was always slotting in centre back. McAllister was always there for support, so them two worked good next to each other. Maybe that's why we was so prone to counter attacks. But overall, I think the system we're prone to counter attacks anyway. This is why we need confident on ball handlers, not handlers, on ball carriers or whatever, right? On ball carriers. So Wirtz needs to be more comfortable on that ball because he's going to get pressed. He's in the middle of the park. Wirtz is going to get pressed, and he needs to get used to that. This will be the test of Wirtz.
Yeah,
This will be a test for Wirtz. I think he's capable of playing in the Premier League, but he needs time, doesn't he? He needs time to adapt. I think as soon as he gets that time to adapt, have that on-ball ability, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good for us. But at the moment, Wirtz needs to get comfortable on the ball in tight areas of pressing situations, because we saw a glimpse of quality in him last game, but he got bullied way too much. And the strength part of thing, you're going to see Joe Linton going into Wirtz. Wirtz needs to get, stronger. Because you got fully developed Joe Linton, adult man, right? He's fully developed and strong in that middle of the park, right? Wirtz is going to get bullied. He's going to get bullied around. It's just the way it is. But Wirtz needs to try find a way to get out of that, because we know how good Wirtz is playing in situations. We know how good pinpoint his passing is. We saw that in the last game when he did have time and space, when he did have time to think, right?
Yeah.
You got the ball straight away, but in the Premier League you got no time to think. You got to make the decision even before you can't be caught ball watching the Premier League. You can't get caught ball watching, because when you get caught ball watching and you got time to think, no, not the way. You got no time to think. You got to make a decision before you even get the ball. You got to see 2-3 passes ahead. That's what Wirtz has got to do. If Wirtz can nail that, because this is going to be a physical game.
Yeah,
It's going to be a physical game. You got Bruno Guimaraes. It's like the kids versus the seniors, right? You're going to have Joe Linton there, Guimaraes, two big CDMs that are strong, right? Wirtz is only 22. He's not been fully developed yet. So when he comes into the Premier League,
but what it is, right? He's been used to playing in the German
yeah,
league.
exactly, and he hasn't got that strength.
Listen, he'll get used to it. It might take a few months, whatever. Yeah, it might even take a season, right? Sometimes it can take that long, but eventually, when it does happen, then you're gonna see why I go on, and then people are gonna see why I go on. Big up to people on TikTok. Carry on to talk to people on TikTok, innit? Big up to everyone on TikTok, man. Yeah, thanks for that love, man. Thanks for the love. Yeah, just keep liking the video. And guys, if you want to come, if you're on TikTok, yeah, when the stream finishes, if you want to come over to YouTube and support us on YouTube as well, you can do that as well. We're live on TikTok and YouTube and Twitch, everywhere. We got Toto. I just saw you join as well. There you go. Yeah. Go on, Toto. Can't do your thing. Go on.
But yes, the system. Wirtz needs to get stronger. That's the way it is. Give him 8 or 9 games to get stronger, getting developed. Because Liverpool Premier League team, you're going to get the Premier League training. You're going to get all the training facilities. You're going to get all the weight training and all that, the strength training, which is probably the same thing. But yeah, you're going to get all of that. The explosive speed that will come in time. I think Ekatike is.
Oh, it's cold.
I think he's proved. He's nearly proved himself, and I think I'm convinced. As soon as I saw that, the quick thinking, the the fast feet, the quick feet, the footwork on that guy for a tall player is unique. It's a unique attribute to have as a tall player. Tall player usually more awkward dribbling. It's usually like the shorter players that are below 6 feet, like 5'8", 5'9", are usually good dribblers. 5'7", that don't look awkward when dribbling. They just look like smooth. It's like a dance, right? But with taller players, it's more awkward. This is why when you see Van Dijk try to do that, it looks awkward. You know, when you see a centre back, you won't see a centre back play winger and do the skills like a 5'8" or 5'9" player would do as a winger, a fast, tacky winger. You wouldn't see a 6'4", 5'3" centre back, right? Go on the wing and do that kind of thing. Ekitike is he is unique, right? And he's also strong in the ball. We saw that he's strong in the ball. He's a good hold-up player, as we saw, and his hold-up play was amazing. He was always contributing to play, which I like from which I really like from Ekitike. His hold-up play. And
there we go. Breaking news. Ahmad. He's putting his foot down. Let's put it on. Breaking news. This is coming from Anfield Agenda, and it's come from some others as well. What we share this screen. Share the screen. There we go. Breaking news.
This Craig Hope guy, man. Honestly.
It says breaking news from Craig Hope. Newcastle United now have no intention of allowing Alexander Isak to leave in the light of a bombshell statement, which he accused the club of broken promises. There you go. That's from Craig Hope, which, yeah, I don't care what he says. I don't care. I'll source it on. Anyway, but there's some other statements I'm going to bring out as well. There's more to this story. 1 second, guys. Carry on, Tulsa. What do you think of that?
Look, I agree with Anfield Agenda. Idiotic stance for Newcastle. Very, very idiotic. Very, very egotistical, in my opinion, because they want to prove that they're a big club, and they want to. You're not a big club. Let's just cut straight to the facts.
I don't believe this.
Let's cut straight to the fact. Craig Hope, I don't believe a word. Craig Hope says, I don't believe a word.
He worked for them. He's the one. He said, one day he says that Newcastle not going to do it, and then the next day he says they're looking for a player. I don't believe him. Sorry.
Craig Hope for me. There's lots of better journalists than Craig Hope out there.
Yeah.
In terms of this Newcastle situation. But again, I'm going to repeat myself. What is the point?
Nobody knew who he was until this, by the way.
Exactly.
Nobody knew who Craig Hope was until Liverpool was linked to Newcastle.
I'm going to repeat myself again, right? What is the point of keeping Isak at the club? I want a Newcastle fan to tell me, not a childish reason saying, "Oh, let him rot in the reserves." No. I want to hear a modified opinion, right, on why would you keep Isak at the club, and put context to it, right? He will never play for you again. He doesn't want to play for you again.
It's true. It's true what people are saying.
He's revealed on Instagram and exposed you lot on Instagram from him. So I want to have a Newcastle fan tell me, why do you want to keep your stance of keeping Isak? What are you going to get out of it?
He works for them. He's their lucky boy. You get me? He's their lucky boy. Anything they put out there, he just puts out there. Go watch him on YouTube, bro. Go watch him on YouTube. He's their lucky. That's what he does. Work for the Daily Sport. He's their lucky. You get me? So anything they telling me, he puts it out there. He's been switching. I've been following this guy for 3 weeks, studying all his videos. He'll say one thing, right? He'll say something like, Newcastle can't find another player. And then tomorrow he'll say, Isak said he wants this, he demands more money. And if you go and watch his YouTube channel, watch how he talks, the way he spins stuff. Trust me, man. He said nothing. This said nothing. This don't mean nothing. Because what's going to happen and what I'll do, then I'll do what Wizard done. Do what Wizard done. Take it to the courts. Because you know who's losing in this? Not Isak. Newcastle are. Because the longer they leave it, the more his price is going to diminish. You get me? Leave it to January if you want to. Then he'll go for 90 million. Leave it to next summer. Then he'll go to 80 million. They're losing money, not us. We've got Ekitike. We can bring in a winger, and we'll be fine. And then when January comes and we go to get him again, Isak, because Isak only wants to join Liverpool. And the longer Newcastle let this time tick, this is why I keep going on Twitter. If you go on my Twitter feed every couple of days, I'll say TikTok, TikTok at Newcastle, TikTok, TikTok. You know what that TikTok means? It means the longer they run down the clock, the lesser we get, the less money Liverpool pay. So we're winning, they're losing because their club is dusty. Let's see how long Dan Burns. Dan Burns. I put on weight, you know. I'm a tough guy now. See how long see how long it takes for him to get injured. Where's Batman? Batman's disappeared as well. Where's Batman?
Oh, you know what? I would like to see this match.
How long do you think he's gonna last? What's his name? Joe Linton. How long is he gonna last? You think he's gonna last the full season? Come January, when that English cold licks his bones, my man's gonna be out. Injury. What then? What do you do then? Isak don't want to play for you, bro.
The thing is, I want to see this match: Newcastle versus Real Madrid in the Champions League. Right?
When's that?
No, I would like to see that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, the thing is, I'm only pointing out the front three, right? You're gonna have Mbappe on the winger. You're gonna have Mbappe on the wing, which is I would like to see Dan Burn catch up with Mbappe. And you're going to have Vinny Jr. You're going to have two fast wingers on the wing, right? And you think by keeping Isak, you think Isak will come back to save you. You think somehow you're going to turn his head and say, Isak's going to quit. You know what? Might as well play for you. No, that's not going to happen, Newcastle. If that's your thought, it's not going to happen.
Could I tell you something? No, he's never going to play for him again.
Striker.
He won't play for Newcastle again.
He won't.
That's it.
He'll just train, probably with his personal
do his little train. And that's it.
Because he's got a personal football trainer.
They are losing.
Yeah.
You know what? They're angry now. I don't believe this, by the way. I do not believe this. You see this about, they're going to make a point. Breaking news. Craig Hope, DM. Craig Hope. Newcastle United. Newcastle, man! I'm a Geordie like. Newcastle United now have no intention, Ahmad, of allowing Alexander Isak to leave. Big boy Newcastle, Ahmad. Geordie, man. Geordie.
You know what? I know I'm going a bit.
Let it go, bro. Bro, you can say what you want.
I'm going off. No, it's about Trent, yeah.
There we go. He's took the turn.
I'm going off topic, right? Trent played today.
Yeah.
His first home match.
Oh, Trent.
In La Liga.
Yeah.
He got hooked. He got hooked off in the 60th minute.
See?
And he got booed off. He got booed off, and he got
going to win a Ballon d'Or. Yeah,
he got hooked in the 60th minute. So it's all right chatting all that crap about Liverpool, right? The Real Madrid fans, like you said, Solo, even before we joined the club, the Madrid fans are going to turn on him, and them Spanish fans are bad. They don't give no one chances.
There was booing flipping Brummy boy, what's his name? There was booing him after 3 games. Bellingham. And he was scoring goals.
Bellingham's one of their best players.
And they were booing him last season. Yep. And he was scoring.
Trent is gonna get muddled. He had a stinker today. I saw the highlights. He had a stinker. He's 1-on-1 defending, spamming balls. You see them spamming balls? They don't work anymore.
Nah.
They don't work. Them defenders are on. Mbappe don't even bother run for the ball. Vinny Jr. is walking off saying, "What was that?" You know, it's it's funny how things turn as he's going to a better club, or he's left to go to a better club. Arguably, right? Even though I think, in my opinion, Liverpool are more better club in my opinion, right? And I stick to that, right? It's funny how tables are turned now. It's funny.
This is from pure football. Liverpool have warned Alexander Isak they will only spend 1 more week waiting for Newcastle to agree to sell him before moving on to others. That's what we've got to do. We can't wait. Liverpool can't wait. They're lucky to giving him a week. You get me?
No, we shouldn't give him weeks. We should give him minutes, hours.
No. Liverpool can only give him 1 more week because we can't wait. What's going to happen, I think? Liverpool's going to buy a winger. Well, if we don't buy Isak, I'm confident we're still going to buy Isak. But if we don't buy Isak, Liverpool's going to go and buy a defender, and they're going to go out and buy a winger. You get me? A left winger. That's what we're going to do. Someone who can play left wing and come and play the 9 as well. You get me? That's what Liverpool are going to do. And come January or next summer, they're going to go for Isak again. Because Liverpool want Isak.
You know, Bruno.
Liverpool want Isak. They don't want no one else, but they need to buy a winger just to substitute. You get me? Someone who can play the wing, and then he can rotate with Ekitike. Because you can't have Ekitike as a sole 9. We will not. That's not good.
You know, Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah.
As soon as Isak posted that story, he replied of him standing there with Newcastle top.
Who's standing there with Newcastle up?
Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah.
For Newcastle. Bruno G, right? Standing there with him in the Newcastle fan. It's getting tense between them. And Eddie Howe wants this happy dressing room. You ain't getting one, pal. You're not getting one.
Eddie, salesman.
Oh yeah. Oh, I want Isak to be. No, you don't want your sympathy.
That's what gets me angry, you know.
You don't want your sympathy.
I want your dust to club, bro.
I hope Isak's doing all right. No, you don't hope anything, bro. And the thing is, he's saying, I want a happy dressing room. I want everything to be okay. No, the world is not sunshine and rainbows. The old saying, world's not sunshine and rainbows, right? Isak wants to leave. Isak wants to leave, right? You want a happy dressing room. The players, Joe Linton responded like a month ago saying,
Joe Linton, man.
This is the club I want to play for. Bruno Guimaraes, right, has replied to the story today. So, you want a happy dressing room. If you actually open your eyes, your dressing room ain't happy, pal. Your dressing room ain't happy. You got Bruno Guimaraes. You got the whole dressing room unhappy. Oh, you want everything to be okay? No, you don't want everything to be okay. I'm sick and tired of fakeness. I'm sick and tired of fakeness from Eddie Howe. He's the man behind it. He's the man behind it. He's the man we don't talk about. What? Because he's a nice guy for the cameras. You don't know him. You don't know him. You don't know the guy personally. He could be a nice guy for the cameras, and outside the cameras, he could be a piece of crap to the players, or could be a piece of crap to Isak.
Yeah.
No.
He said a couple of minutes ago, an official statement. See, an official statement coming from Newcastle. An official statement coming from Newcastle in the next couple of minutes. So, what was Craig Hope's? Was it not official? This what I'm saying, bro. This what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, we got big up to everybody in the room. We got 17 people watching, 17 likes. Smash the like button. I'm going to get back to the chat now and answer all your questions. Let's go, Americans. Tune in. Michael Edwards has given the green light for FSG to go up for the British transfer record. Newcastle give the nod. Liverpool and Newcastle officials said to me, where'd you get that from, bro? Is that true, Scotty?
No, we've done that before.
Nah, but is that true, Scotty? Now we was talking about Edwards coming back.
We're coming from Indicator.
Okay. Big up to Indy. Yeah, big up to Indy. Indy's well respected. Yeah, big up to Eve. I can see you on there. Big up to Eve on TikTok as well. Waniak as well. Big up, man. I don't see Isak. I don't see Newcastle selling Isak. We'll see. I hope Isak is at the game. I hope, you know what? I want, if I was Isak, I'd come to the game, yeah? I'd put a Liverpool top on and I'd stand in the cup. How about that one? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't ramp.
Love him for that.
I wouldn't ramp. I'll go stand in the cup. You know what? I'll go stand in the cup, yeah. I'd have my security guard next to me, obviously, in case he don't need it. The Liverpool fans love him, you get me? When it comes to Liverpool fans are going to wrap their arm around him and he's going to be a Liverpool legend, instant legend. As soon as he plays at Liverpool, at Anfield, he scores in the cup, yeah, and he does that. Yeah, it's over. He'll be a Liverpool icon. He's going to be a legend. You know he's going to score loads of goals. You know he's banging loads of goals. Look at the players he's going to be playing with. Look at the players. Look at how many scored against with Newcastle. Look at the team he's going to be with now. There you go. Exactly. When I think we actually haven't got a pace in the middle of the park, yeah. We need Graven Birch, man. We're missing him. Big up Solo and Toto from Philip Bidwell. Big up to you, bro. Hope everything's all right with you. Is Grav available for Monday night? Yes, he only had a one game suspension. That was it. He just had a 1 game suspension. Yeah. And after this, we're gonna start looking at the PFA awards. I'm gonna put up on the screen the ones that we won. Big up to Mo Salah. He's got the record now, isn't it, Toto?
Yeah, 3 in a row.
3 in a row. You think he's gonna get the Ballon d'Or?
Hopefully.
I got this feeling Dembele. I think I got this feeling either Dembele or Lamar. It's got this feeling. I think Lamar's gonna get the nod. Got this feeling. And Dembele is gonna start crying. Ekitike said to himself after the game, it's less time. Hello. Who's this Craig Hope? Hello. Newcastle, man. Vert has football IQ to learn not to be cut. Nah, he's still got the IQ, bro. Forget about that. He's still got the IQ.
They said he has it.
It's a physicality. Oh, yeah, he has. Sorry, I read it wrong. Vert. It's not Vert, it's Vits. That's how you pronounce it, Vits. Vits has the football IQ to learn not to be caught up with the ball too long, but it might take it needs a physicality, that's all it is. Isak to Liverpool. Here we go soon, Solo. Yeah. Now let's talk about the balance. Let's talk about the PFA awards now. Big up to everybody who joined us today. Big up to Essex Red as well. Why ain't Essex Red coming up on here? Essex Red, Newcastle still saying. Hello. Oh yeah, I'll probably bench you. That's why your message ain't coming up. Essex Red. I can see the chat room and his chat ain't coming up, so I guess I benched him. Yeah. There you go. Let me check his message. Carry on, sorry. Go on, Toto.
Oh, okay. I think for the team, we'll go for against Newcastle. I reckon Sabazalai still starts. I reckon Sabazalai still starts.
Mods, on time, Essex Red, it was a mistake. Essex Red put a message there, time him out. Sorry, Toto. Untime him. Can you untime him?
He's not timed out.
I thought I just timed him out, He's timed out.
Oh, I can't untime him.
I don't know. Essex Red, if I timed it, it's by accident. Sorry, guy. Sorry, I'm trying to untime you. Go ahead, Toto.
Yeah, but for the team against Newcastle, I reckon we go for the same team like we did against Bournemouth. But like I said, we need the system to work. I think the system still needs work on. And regarding like the ball handlers, we need to keep the ball. Verts needs to keep the ball more effectively. Everyone needs to keep the ball more effectively, to be fair, but especially the front line needs to keep the ball more effectively if we're going to make the system work.
Go ahead, carry on.
Because
I know what you're talking about now. This picture.
Which one?
That one.
Yeah,
that one you're talking about?
That one, yeah.
Oh, mad. Yeah. And by the way, Bruno, I guarantee when next season comes, if Real Madrid or Liverpool come qualify, you're going to dust. Yeah. So stand there with the Newcastle top, bro. You can stand there looking hard. I'm Bruno. I got the Newcastle man top. Yeah. If we come for you next season, or Real Madrid or Barcelona, you're going to dust all the Saudis. So stand there with your Newcastle top, bro. To see where you go in the Champions League.
I'll tell you that thing round. If Liverpool was after him, he'll be gone just like that in a heartbeat. He'll be gone. Okay, I don't want him. If Liverpool couldn't call him for him, he would exact the same way. If he had a promise and it was broken, Mr. Bruno G, right? You'll be acting the same way.
Yeah.
The same way you'd be acting like. It's funny.
I'm just trying to get the PFA winners. I'm going to get it up in a minute. So carry on. I'm just going to get the PFA winners. The winners.
Yeah.
Van Dijk's got an award.
Salah's won it. Van Dijk's got an award. The PFA team of the year, it was Van Dijk, Kirkhead, McAllister, Salah. Who else?
Yeah, Mo Salah has become The first footballer to win the PFA of the year in for the 3 times.
Yeah.
And you know why this award's so special? It's voted by the players. You know the players, the ones in the Prem. It's voted by the players. The players vote for this one, so that's why this award is special. You're getting voted by your peers. You get me? Yeah, Mo Salah. Liverpool winger Mohamed Salah has won. Here we go. I'll bring it up on here. Set this idiot off the screen. I'm hard standing there with the top. Not you gonna do anything, bro. You'll soon miss. Look, Salah got it, man. Big up to Salah. Big up. Liverpool winger Mohamed Salah has won the Professional Football Association Men's Player Award, with Aston Villa midfielder Morgan Rogers named Young Player of the Year. Morgan Rogers. Former England manager Sir Gareth Southgate is 2025 recipient of the PFA Merit Award for contributions to football and achievements. What did he contribute? He didn't win nothing. Did he win it? He didn't win nothing. Salah, 33, is the first player to win the accolade at 3 occasions, playing a key role in Liverpool total success in the last season. There you go. Mohamed Salah. He got the Young Player Award. You know this Rodgers for Villa. He got the Young Player Award. Big up, man. Big up, man. Southgate. What did he win? He didn't win the Euro, the World Cup, did he?
I think it was honours.
All right, these are the winners now. These are the winners. So, goalkeeper, Nottingham Forest, Matt Sal. Is he a good keeper? You think he's good, yeah?
Yeah.
Matt Sal. Defender, William Saliba, Arsenal, Gabriel, Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk won it, by the way. I want to see the winners. I want to see the winners.
Team of the year.
Are they the team of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see the team of the year then. William Saliba, Gabriel, Virgil, Milas Kerkers. There you go.
Yeah.
You got to Milas Kerkers. There's no way. Nah, I don't agree with that. Gabriel was injured for 3 months last season. I think he should have been there.
I think that Nottingham Forest defender should be there. Marilla or someone like that.
Yeah, he's a bad man, isn't it? Yeah, the Brazilian geezer, isn't it? Yeah. Aggression, like I was like that when I played. You know, he's over aggressive.
Yeah.
He's good though. Midfielders: McAllister, Ryan Gravenberch, Declan Rice. Forwards: Mohamed Salah, Isak. There you go, Chris Wood. There you go, Chris Wood.
Yeah, Chris was, of course, going to be in the amazing season.
Yeah, some people said he didn't, but I thought he did.
He had an amazing season.
I know some people say, I don't want to see Chris Wood on a certain day. I'm not going to say the names, but crazy, man, how football fans are. You know what I mean? Chris Wood was cold, man. I think he got third or...
He's turned his career around. Just like that.
So where's he? It's like Australia, isn't it?
New Zealand.
Yeah.
You can see where he gets the height from.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring up these. Now, you see what Liverpool's done now, and Isak. They've turned the tables on Newcastle. Right, let me just get the winners, the official winners, PFA winners of 2025.
I think they only do team.
I got the full winners. That girl, I knew she'd get it. Bad girl, man. The one for Arsenal. The one that was at, but she's up for a Ballon d'Or, by the way. She got the woman. I knew she was going to get it, by the way.
Yeah.
Ava Russo. I knew it. Bad, wicked at Barcelona. She was. Remember, she went to Barcelona. Yeah. I knew it. She was cold, lassie. She's second or third for Ballon d'Or. She ain't going to win it though. Potato win it, but she's cold. These are the winners. Here we go. The men's player of the year. We know it's Salah. The women's, Aaron Colt for Chelsea. Nominees, Mary Fowler. Where's the
Mariona there.
Mariona. She got the winner. Young Player Award. We know that was a Villa player. Who's the young women's one?
The Olivia Smith girl who used to play for Liverpool.
Oh yeah, Arsenal winner Olivia Smith. Yeah, the one that used to play for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Now she's just gone to Arsenal, but really, she won it while she was at Liverpool because she ain't kicked the ball for Arsenal yet. PFA Championship winner James Trafford, formerly Burnley goalkeeper, now Manchester City. James Trafford won the award for PFA Championship player. League One, we don't care. PFA men's player, we know Salah got that one. Record setting 3 times. Big up. And the nominees were Alexander Isak, McAllister, Cole Palmer, Declan Rice. Do you think if Isak would have been at Newcastle, yeah, that and he wouldn't have moved, yeah, you reckon they would have given him the award? They're not going to give him the. And we know. Let's face it, yeah, Mo Salah's going to most likely get it, yeah. But you know, if Isak would have stayed at Newcastle and been a good little boy like they wanted him to, you think he would have won that award over Salah?
No.
But he definitely would have got second, though, innit?
Yeah, but no way would have won it over Salah, I don't think.
Nah, I don't think either. Just make a conversation. Nominees were Bruno Fernandes. Why? Why Bruno Fernandes? Listen, I can see the people on TikTok. I can see. I'm saying hi. Big up to you. Big up to Barlow. Guys, remember, follow us on TikTok as well. Follow me on TikTok. I've got Toto's TikTok link as well. Also, guys, if you want to subscribe on YouTube, come over to the YouTube. The link is in the chat room. I've just put it in the link. So if you want to come over and say hi and subscribe as well, it's all there, man. I'm coming up in a few minutes, guys. Don't worry. I'm not going to keep you here all night. Women's Player of the Year, Arsenal star Mariana. She was cold, by the way. She's cold. So the nominees are Russo, Joyce, Mary Fowler, and Kuffart. Yeah, she was always going to win it, innit? This is for the men's young player. Who won the year? I think it was Finger, wasn't it? Yeah, player Rogers. He won it. Women's young player, Olivia Smith. Yeah, we've done all that. Player two. We don't care about League One. Who cares about League One? No disrespect, man, but nobody cares, man. Nobody cares about League One. So that's what's going around at the moment. Free Isak. You get me? Free your Isak, man. Isak's he's stuck. You get me? He's stuck, man. What's going on, Toto? What we're gonna do, man, before we head off? Oh, we got a lot of likes on TikTok as well. Big up to TikTok. Go ahead, Toto. What's your thoughts on it now before we head off?
No, I think he will come to our club regardless. I think Newcastle just being bummers about it. Yeah, hopefully comes his transfer window.
Breaking news, and this is from Ivan. We got to Ivan. You know who Ivan is, don't you, Toto?
Yeah. Breaking
news, guys. I'm gonna put it in there now. Breaking news. I want everybody to like the video. Like the video. We have 18 likes and 32 people watching us. Like the video. We're coming off in a minute. Toto. I'm just putting it up, Toto. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? It's all right. So breaking news. This is what you should have done. This is how it's going to be. Breaking news. Isak is expected to hand in a formal transfer request. About time. Should have done this a while ago, by the way, guys. I can see the lights going up, big up.
I think if a player hands in a transfer request, I think there's nothing the club can do.
I think when they hand in a transfer request, I don't know. I think there's like someone mentioned it the other day about the transfer request thing. I'll let Toto do his thing. The breaking news being told tonight, Alexander Isak is expected to officially hand in a formal transfer request. And you know what? Go ahead, Toto.
So basically, when a club gets a transfer request, they have an option to accept, reject, negotiate a transfer fee, or offer the player a new contract. So they can reject it either way.
Eddie. Yeah, at least we let it go, by the way. I went to Anfield last season. I watched her play, and I knew it. I knew. When I saw, because I go to the women's game, when they play at Anfield, they usually go to Anfield 3 or 4 times a year. I went to the Everton game when they played Everton, the Liverpool women, because if you don't know, if you watch me for the first time, I cover the women's football. My 2 teams in women's football, Barcelona, Liverpool, when it comes to the women. When it comes to the men, only Liverpool. But when it comes to the women, I usually stream the Barcelona women and Liverpool. And when I watched Liverpool last season, and I saw her, Smith play, for Liverpool against Everton, I knew then that there was no way she's going to start Liverpool, because Liverpool women team, the club's not like that. Now they should be like that. They should be ambitious and hold on to her, but they let her go for 1 million. They're going to use that money, obviously, going to buy some players. But Lee Smith, that was a talent, man. She's a talent, and she's going to Arsenal. It's not going to make Liverpool stronger. It's going to make us weaker. But it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. We've got 20 likes. All the likes are going up, man. 40. Do we get raided? We get raided. We've got 20 odd likes, man. Big up. We've got 40 people watching. 20 likes. Smack up them like buttons, man. Big up. Yeah. So that's the breaking news. Being told that Alexander Isak is expected to hand in a formal transfer request. Now, guys, is there anybody that I can raid? I've never raided before. If someone can tell me in the chat room if I can raid anyone. I don't know how to raid people. Please, someone tell me if I can raid someone. So I've never, ever been raided before. I've never raided no one. I like this channel, Born Red. That's another good channel I like watching as well. I can raid. Can someone tell me how to raid, and I can raid someone?
I don't know. No.
You tell me, and I'll do it, and I'll raid someone. I'll raid someone. I can raid N90. I'm gonna raid Born Red. Are cold. I like Born Red. You know, I really like Born Red. They've got a good channel. They have Born Red. They got this Sky Cigar there. They got two two. Let me see if I can raid. Someone tell me how to raid. I'm gonna raid someone. I got 37 people. But before we raid, can you please like the videos, guys? Please like the video. We need 10 more likes or 30 likes. 10 more. We need 10 more.
Live now?
Huh? I'm radio. I'm gonna. Yeah, they're live now. Born Red. Tell me what to do.
So what you do?
Go to studio.
We're eligible to it. So you go to the studio.
Yeah, go to studio. Tell me.
Go ahead. Go to the settings.
Yeah, settings.
You're in the settings.
Yeah.
Then you go to community.
Community. Yeah.
Then scroll down to live redirect.
All I've got is posted community, message in your live. Hold on, unless the settings have been changed.
The automated filters. The automated filters there.
Hold on, it's got. I'm on the community. It says community moderation. That's all what's there. Hold. I'm trying to find it. I can't see none. So I'm on settings now. Yeah, I click settings, and it's got general. Channel.
Redirect on the YouTube studio.
Redirect.
Yeah, it should be on settings on the YouTube studio.
So I'm on settings now. So I just click settings here, and all I can see is general channel, upload, categories, permission, community moderation, creator demographics, promotion and agreement. That's all it's there.
Probably not.
I am, because you could. I'm affiliated. I want to find that. Hold on. Sorry, guys, bear with us. I want to show the channel love, innit? Go to raid.
It should be there. So you go into community, and then you scroll down to all the way down to live redirect.
So right, I'm on settings here. You're telling me to go on settings or community? So I'm on community. I'm on community. What now? I'm on community. What now?
And then go to scroll down on community.
No, it's just showing people's chat. And mentions.
On community?
Yeah, I'm under community, yeah. It's just showing the chats. Does anybody know in the chat room, guys, how to do it? I want to raid someone. I also am going to raid someone, but I never do. What's the proper terminology? It's called raid, is it?
Redirect.
That's a redirect. How to use YouTube redirect. Hold on. I'm gonna read this video. There we go. Bear with us, guys. I'm watching the video on how to do it. Here we go. See? All you gotta do is have 1,000 subscribers and you can do it. I've got flipping 13,000. Hold on. Yeah. Mine's not there. So it's under settings, agreements, promotions, communities, user welcome message, permission, add categories. Crazy, it's not on there. It's crazy. Basic advance, channel. Now there's none at all. I don't understand. There's nothing there. When you click on community, there's nothing there either.
And you scroll down to communities.
Yeah, it's just got all chats. No people that chats in the channel.
Oh, that must be a problem then.
But they can rate me.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna find out. I will do it. I don't care. I'll give up. I'm just watching this video. I'm seeing this video and it's going on there and there's no channel on there.
That's the only way you can do it. There's no other way.
But he's saying there, go to settings and community. But when you go in settings and community of mine, you don't say that. I'm just checking. You go settings, yeah. You go to community. All I got is community geographic. Scroll down. Viewers post. Hold on. Automated filters, hold on. There's community. 1 second. Settings. Automated filters. Have I got that? Advanced. This channel. Yeah. I want to review allow advisors. Promotions. Uploads. It's crazy, is that on there? You can add permission, community moderation. What's that one there? Automated filters, live redirects, comments restrict basic. I just can't do it. Oh, sorry, guys.
A lot of other things.
I don't know why I can't do it. I meet all the criteria. I'm going on it and I can't actually, actually find it. I can't actually find it, guys. And we've got loads of people watching as well. But anyway, big up. That's it, guys. I can't find it. I wanted to raid somebody. And it's a shame that I can't raid no one because I actually wanted to raid you, but I could not find it. I'm trying my best. How to redirect another channel. I'm going to do one more go. Won't direct a channel. Keep talking, Toto, because you just, it's quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna find out. I've got a video, I think.
I mean, anyone's in the chat room, make sure you smash the likes. We're still live, so we're still open for your questions and to get involved. Of course, today we've been talking about Isak and and all that. That's been probably the main topic about it. And of course, we've been talking a bit about the PFA. And if you've got anything and your opinions on the PFA, feel free to let us know. Any opinions on the Isak situation? Feel free to let us know your thoughts on the Isak situation, because it looks like we're going to have him. But we've got to pay the money, man, because you know how Newcastle's like. I don't agree with it, but if we're going to get him, we've got to pay what Newcastle wants, because Newcastle weren't budge, were they? So I think we're offered 150 million. We get him, and then we're going to have two class strikers, two potential world-class strikers. I think Isak's already up there. And then all we need is a winger, maybe another defender, in case Gomez gets injured or something like that. But I don't think defender is one of our priority. I think one of our main priority is getting a winger, our left winger. If we do get Isak, left winger's next. Then the last option is a centre back.
Carry on talking. I think I know how to do it. You got to add them first.
Yeah, that's what you do on a community thing.
No, it is on there. It's different now in 2020. I'm on the 2025 version. Watch.
So most especially Talksport. Talksport have been egging on this news, man. They've been egging on this news, criticising Isak when Isak's just sticking up for himself, because they made a promise, they broke the promise, so he's thinking, nah, sorry, I'm not getting treated like a fool. And he's standing his ground, and I credit that for Isak. I think an average person should credit Isak for that, for standing his ground, because they made a promise. But yeah, Talksport definitely is up there for bias punditry. Definitely, I barely listen to that anymore, because every time you go on there, it's just pure biasness before towards Liverpool, because most of them are United fans, Arsenal fans, Tottenham fans, because all they're based in London. Isn't it? Some of them are based in London, and the most Arsenal, Tottenham, or United fans, and you don't really see a Liverpool fan on there really, so you can see the biasness there. With Talksport, but again, Talksport still a good show in it. So, but I just don't really like the biasness, in my opinion. That's a word, bias. Bias is a word, but not biasness. I don't know. But anyway, that's my overall view on it. We saw interviewers, journalists, always making Isak be out the bad guy. And as soon as Isak comes out and exposes Newcastle, even then still don't change the stance. Isak is now putting in their first transfer request, so everything's going our way. It goes our way regardless, because regarding the players who signed for Newcastle do need players, but they still want to hold on to Isak, and they're going to get no money. They're going to get no money for him, and they're not going to put that money towards players because of the PFA and all that. So it kills them, really.
Got it now.
Does it work?
Well, I'm going to do it now. I'm just following these instructions. I got the proper way to do it. Just go YouTube. Now, carry on. I'll finish now. I'm going to finish YouTube Studio. Click content. Go to live tab. Hover over the video you want to redirect from the conversation. Oh, I got it now. Because live tab, hover over the video that you want to redirect and customize it under redirect, add. Hover over the video that you want to redirect from. Click customization. Guys, if you're in the chat room, you can chat, guys. Yeah, talk sport. Yeah, I agree on that one. I forget it. Ain't nothing. No one's helping me. Pointless. I tried. I don't understand why I can't do it, and I'll meet all the criteria. Show us how to do it to the top, man. Oh, that's where you do it. Yeah. Yeah. Moderators. Are you gonna put my moderator? You gotta go into the community tab, yeah, and then paste.
Yeah, it's community,
Yeah.
and then you scroll down to live redirect, and then
There's no live DRX.
there's
There's none.
Oh, then it can't work then.
Who can post subscribers?
Yeah, it's nothing to do. It's supposed to be live redirect.
Add managing moderator. Is that it?
No.
Specific channels you can redirect to content. That's it.
Yeah, redirect.
So Pacific channels who can redirect to my content. Should I put their channel in there?
Yeah.
Paste the URL. Let's go on there then. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Because this is all new to me. You get me? This is all new to me. Born and bred. Born. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying my best. I like these guys. These are cool. These are cool dudes. You get me? I'm trying my best. He said all channels can change. He said all. I've clicked on all channels can direct to my content, so I don't need to paste in the URL. Do I?
You have to pick a channel, don't you?
Now I've got it all. All. I've clicked on all channels can.
Yeah, that's fine. And then you put a channel who you want to raid.
Yeah.
And that's whoever it is.
It says paste the channel URL for user to add as a standard mod. Now that's just moderator. That's a moderator, isn't it? I wish someone could help me in my chat room. I've got loads of people watching, This is not it. This is something else. Something else. Can't do it. I've tried. Every time I go on community, it's just showing people what has chatted. Oh yeah, it says your community is off. Should I put it on?
Yeah.
It says when I go viewers post, it says your community is off. Viewers can't post in your community right now. Turn on. There you go. It says on there. Yeah, it says on there. No post yet. So should I try it now? So go to community. I'll refresh the page. Go to community. And what now?
And then it should scroll down to live redirect.
Oh, live redirect. Moderate community moderation, creators, promotions, agreements, upload defaults. Add that description for your video, channel, keywords. There's nothing there.
I don't know what's going on there.
There's nothing there at all. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's for me to raid someone. I need to know this because I want to raid people. Because when you raid people, people appreciate stuff like that, innit? People. Anyway, guys, we're heading off. We can't raid no one. No one these channels, yeah, is showing me not one thing anyone showing me. They show me these settings, they're not on there. They're not even on there. I wanted to raid them because I like these guys. Hold on. Useless YouTube.
As a note, this is coming from Newcastle now. I'll read it out. Newcastle released a statement regarding Isak. We are disappointed to have been alerted to a social media post by Isak this evening. We are clear in response that Alex remains under contract that no commitment has never been made by a club official that Alex can leave Newcastle this summer. We want to keep our best players. We also want, or this is what I don't understand. We want to keep our best players. The player don't want to play for you. So I don't understand. Why do you want to keep your best player if the player don't want to play for you? It's just delusion. It's delusion statement. You're not sorry for anything. We want to keep our best players. We also understand players have their own wishes and we listen to their views. Yeah, that's just bull crap as well. You don't listen to it. Because if you would have listened to their views, you would have let him go and go pursue his dream. Newcastle, you're not on the level of Liverpool, bro. You're not on the level with Liverpool. He wants to go to a different level. He wants to go to a different. They want to play at a high level. He wants to, because Liverpool.
Hold on, I know.
The contract is only, your football career is only short, and he wants to. Oh, we listen to the wishes. You don't listen to the wishes at all. Because if you would have listened to the wishes, you would have let him go already.
Thanks for the follow, guys.
As explained to Alex and the representatives, we must always take into consideration the best interests of Newcastle United and the team and our supporters in all decisions. We have been clear the conditions to sell summer has not been transpired again. I don't think Isak wants to take into consideration what you say. We do not foresee those conditions being met. This is a proud football club with proud traditions, Jesus Christ, and we strive to retain our family feel. Alex remains a part of our family and will be welcome back when he's ready to rejoin his teammates. Isak don't want to be a part of your family. A family. And the thing is, he'll be welcomed with open arms. No, he won't. No, he won't. So teammates are already turned on him. Right? As far as we know, Joe Linton and Guimaraes are already turned on him. Right? So again, bad for the dressing room. And Alex remains a part of our family. I'm just sick and tired of this idiotic stance. The guy don't want to play for you, but you want to have him a part of this stupid family. This family. Right? Isak don't want to go to his family. Again, I don't believe in this statement. It's a weak statement. It's a weak statement. If we offer a deal that Newcastle can't refuse, Newcastle will accept that deal. It's just the way it is. I don't believe in these statements. And it's not over yet. It's not over yet. A proud football club. Alex remains a part of our family. He'll be welcome back. Like, Newcastle's talking like he's definitely going to come back. How do you know Isak's going to come back to your club? When he does come back, like, Jesus Christ. Like, how high do you want the value to be? We also understand players have their own wishes and we listen to their views. You don't listen to players' wishes. You don't listen to players' views because you made a promise to Isak last season that you're going to let him go and now you're not letting him go. It's stupidness. This stupid statement. Stupid statement. It's the way you got rejected by 6 clubs for your so-called family. For your so-called big club. It's such a weak statement. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's such a weak statement. And the game still goes on because Liverpool will still keep pushing. Because Isak only wants Liverpool.
I know. I'm just reading it. I think I know what to do now. This woman just take it too long now.
Yeah,
guys, who like the video? We've got 30 people. You're going to have to take it over a bit, mate. Hold on. I can do it now. Is anything on there? There we go.
So Joe Marshland, welcome. I think you're the first time on here actually. Andy Carroll didn't want to go to Liverpool. He wanted to stay, but you booted him out for a record transfer fee. Now those hypocrite Geordies want it both ways. The man wants to play for a big club. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm done with this idiotic stance of, oh, we want to keep our best players. I'm sure every club wants to keep their best players. At the end of the day, if the player wants to go, you have to let him go because he doesn't want to play for you, look. And you can keep him all you want. These Newcastle fans can all laugh at us, right? But the guy ain't going to play for you, bro. The guy is not going to play for you. You're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck with Anthony Gordon up front. So Liverpool fans are laughing because it's a win-win situation for us. We've got Ekatike. We've got Verts. We've got all our signings. All we need is a winger. Right? We've got Chiesa can play striker as well.
Yeah.
We've got Chiesa can play striker. So you can laugh at us all I want. Liverpool winning. Newcastle losing. There you go. I'm just frustrating the Newcastle stance because this is from a general point of view now. If I was a player at Newcastle and I wanted to leave to go to a different club and the club was controlling and dictating where I go, it's a dictatorship that club is. The absolute dictatorship. Oh, we listen to players' views. You don't listen to players' views. You are a dictator. You are dictating Isak's career. A human being with his own mind, grown man, can make his own decisions. You're getting someone to hold his hand for him and dictate where he goes because he's under contract. You know, he's under contract, and nothing he can do. It's a shame. But look, it's not over yet. It's not over, and I will stand. It's done, lad. I don't think it is, in my opinion, Daryl. I don't think it is, bro. It's still on.
What's done?
The Isak thing. That's his opinion in it. I think it's not done yet. Y'all saw the Newcastle statement yet? Weak statement, in my opinion. Game still goes on. Daryl, you haven't got time to wait.
I found it.
We haven't got time to wait anymore. We are an Ekatike injury away from season over, same as Grahy. We lose VVD without bringing Grahy. Game over. Yes, I agree with you, Daryl. We need to buy a defender, and we can buy a defender because Grahy again wants to leave the club as it stands, and we're going in from Grahy. So I wouldn't be surprised Grahy will be with us. We need a defender and a winger because we need depth in our squad. Scouts will. It's happened to LFC at least 3 times with Suarez, Torres, and Coutinho. To get ahead, you have to understand that your biggest players will want to move on to bigger things. How is this going to look? Exactly. 20 future potential signings. Yeah.
I think I've done it. I'm gonna have a look, see if I pick it up.
And all that build up to the statement as well. Look, the statement's weak, man. The statement's weak. The statement is weak. Liverpool still haven't offered a bid yet. This is what people tend to forget. Liverpool haven't offered a bid yet. If Liverpool offers this bid, the 150 million Newcastle wants, Newcastle will take that bid. Why would Newcastle set a £150 million bid, Liverpool meet their needs and reject their needs? Like, come on. Liverpool haven't put a bid in yet, so it still goes on. Weak statement from the same guy, Craig Hope, that broke the story. He wants to leave. He is as credible as they come regarding Newcastle. He had got a lot of things wrong this transfer window, and plus Liverpool still ain't putting a bid yet. So it is a weak statement in my opinion. Liverpool haven't put in a bid yet, and Isak wants to leave your club. I take it you're a Newcastle fan. I don't know. I'll just say you're a Newcastle fan. Even if you do keep him, bro, what benefit are you going to get out of it? You're going to be stuck with Anthony Gordon. And someone tell me, who would you rather? You would have Gordon up front or Isak? And 199.9% of Newcastle fans will rather Isak up front. But let's face it, man. He's never going to play for you again. He's never going to play for you again. And another reason why it's a weak statement, they say they care about players' views. They clearly don't. They want to keep our best players. Yeah, you are going to keep your best player, right? But he's not going to play for you. So what is the point? What is the point of keeping him?
It is what it is. Look, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. I think I've done it anyway. I think I've done it, the redirect. I think I've done the redirects. I've added it on there and I click redirects. I'm not sure if they've got it or not. I'm going to have a look now on this channel. But
they'll get it once we end the stream.
Huh?
They'll get it once we end the stream.
So we're going to end the stream now. I want to say big up to everybody. And yeah, thanks for joining us. We've got 23 people watching, guys. And how many likes have we got? We've got 25 people watching. We have 22 likes. Yeah, I'm going to stop the poll that I started an hour ago. Sorry, it was a bit of a delay, guys. I can thank everybody as well. I can see we've had about 50 follows on TikTok as well. Big up to all of them on TikTok. Yeah, so the poll was, this was the poll. I'm going to make you man see it on TikTok as well. Just added the poll to TikTok. And it says the poll was, the poll was, let's see, there's a bit of delay here. The poll was, as Isak being treated bad, and it says 86% said yes, no 13, and that was 75 votes as well. 75 votes. Just got a follow, and big up to you on TikTok. I can see your follows as well. That's it. Don't answer to them.
I just want to say one thing.
Forget it. Not giving say.
It's not because of him. It's in general, right? Of course, Newcastle want to hold on to Isak because they got rejected by 6 players.
I won't even acknowledge it.
They got this is in general. Nothing to do with him. Thing is with Newcastle, they want to hold on to Isak because they got rejected by 6 players. 6 players they got rejected by. Yeah, they defeat Ekatike, right? Ekatike went to Liverpool. You know why? Ekatike went to Liverpool because he's going to a bigger club and he knows he'll thrive for success more at Liverpool. Sesko to Man United, right? Man United of all clubs who've been in crap form, crapper than Newcastle as well, right? Sesko wanted to go to United. You know why? Because United's way more historical. They're way more historical. They got more pull. I hate to say it, Liverpool fan. Sometimes as a fan, you've got to talk facts. United are way more historical than Newcastle. That is fact. That's probably the reason why Sesko's gone there. Man United have more pull than Newcastle, because if Newcastle have more pull than United, or compared to Liverpool, or maybe Tottenham, because Kudus is going to Tottenham, you know, and Kudus is an amazing player in Tottenham. Tottenham's won a European trophy, and again, that allows more pull as well. We get it, Newcastle in the Champions League, but their track record in the Champions League
timed. Bye.
You know, their record in the Champions League is very, very minimum, very, very low, grouped.
Big up to Bunkers LFC as well. One of our good followers. Yeah.
Big up, bro.
So as soon as we start the stream, it'll go redirect to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Then.
So they bidded for Sesko, rejected. They bidded for Ekatike, rejected. They've gone to bigger clubs and they pursued their dreams. Newcastle got rejected by 6 players. 6 players. And this is probably why they've got more of a larger ego saying, oh, we've got to keep Isak to stand our ground. But again, that's not working out too far for you, because Isak doesn't want to play for you anymore. And that's just the way it is.
Never. I know what you say. You made your statement. I know it's not to do with him. I understand that, but as soon as them, man, they'll just see you later.
Oh, it's funny though.
It's simple. Nah. You just you're giving them the thing. That's what they want, innit? That's why I don't acknowledge. Times bye. More breaking news just coming 1 minute ago. Here we go. The statement that Newcastle's made. I'm glad we do it while we're live as well. The statement.
Yeah, that's just
came in 1 minute ago. I'm not sure if you know about this one. This one's just come in. 1 minute ago on X from Dave.
Yeah. This was on about.
Okay. We are disappointed to have. You know what? The PR. We are disappointed to have been alerted. No, you're not disappointed. You're just disappointed that you got caught, bro. We are disappointed to have been alerted on social media post by Alexander Isak this evening. We are clear to respond to Alexander remains under contract. See the thing about it. I told you, bro, this has been their plan all along. Every time Eddie done a statement, you know, when he put out a statement, every time he put out a statement, Eddie always said, well, he's still contracted to us and I'd love him back in the team. He's still contracted to us, I love him back in the team. This is what they've been, and then eventually, you know, when you start hearing that every single week, you begin to believe this is their plan all along. We are clear that response. Alexander remains under contract. He doesn't want to play for your dusty club. How about that one? Yeah, big up to everyone, Bunkers LFC. I want everybody to hit the subscribe. I'm going to go and redirect the stream in a minute now. We've got 18 people watching. Can you please like the video if you haven't watched it? Like the video, big up. I'm going to stop the stream now. I'm going to big up to everybody. Big up to everybody on TikTok as well. Hit the follow. If you want to follow us on YouTube, on TikTok, it's Keep It Sports. Just go on YouTube and type in Keep It Sports and we will be there. Anything to say, Toto, before we head off?
Nothing else to say, really. I'm just saying the deal is still on.
Serious issues, man. We got problems, man. Hold on.
It's still on though, because it's.
I know it's still on.
10, 11 days, 10, 9 days of the transfer window.
You think I don't know it's still on?
Some weak ass statement from Newcastle.
Yeah.
And everything. Everyone thinks everyone thinks it's changed. No, hasn't changed. Because Liverpool puts that 150 million bid for him even higher. Newcastle will accept because they will put that in to improve their squad. It's all a game. It's all a game.
Yeah.
Newcastle just want a higher price for him. That's all it is. You want to keep things simple? Newcastle want a high price for him.
So TikTokers, you have my my link to my YouTube. So if you want to hit subscribe on YouTube, come over to YouTube. We've got 18 people watching. We're going to be heading off. We're going to redirect. Hopefully it redirects when we end the stream. But Toto, you got anything to say?
No, fine. Nothing really to say. No.
Oh, don't worry, Daryl. Relax. It's fine. It's not over, bro. It is not over.
Still on.
It's not over. Isak will put a transfer request in and then things are going to change again. It's not over, bro. Have faith. The dirty. I'm never going to say anything no more because I don't want to get myself demonetized.
Yeah.
But dusty club. So, Toto, anything to say before we go? Before we head off?
Nothing. Just saying it's still on.
There you go. Big up to Philip Bidwell. He knows. He won't be over until the window closes. Not over. Still got 12 days.
And we
still a long way to go.
win.
What you say, Toto?
And we still win either way, so I'll be happy either way.
Yeah, because we don't get him now, we'll get him in January. How about that? Dusty club, we're going to get him this summer.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, big up to everybody. We're going to see you later, guys. We're going to head off.
Players.
There you go. Big up to everyone. See you later on TikTok as well. Big up to everyone. Big up.